Hey everyone, Vinayak here. I have something super exciting with me. Kingston have sent over their brand new Kingston Fury Renegade DDR4 RGB RAM. And what's special about it? Watch on to find out. You might have seen HyperX Fury RAM earlier, which are generally popular with the gaming community. Only the peripheral division of the HyperX was sold to HP, so Kingston, as it still controls its DRAM division, has rebranded the HyperX Fury line and is now available under the Kingston banner as Kingston Fury. I have here the Kingston Fury Renegade DDR4 RAM, which is a 16GB kit but has a frequency of 4600 MHz. Kingston does have DRAM speed going all the way up to 5333 MHz. So let's open the box and take a look at what we have. We have the Kingston Fury branding on the top, and this is the Renegade version, which is Kingston's high-speed RAM. These are DDR4 RAM, as with most systems at present. It supports both Intel and AMD XMP profiles. Kingston Fury Renegade branding on the side. Oh yeah, these DIMMs are RGB, so the edges would glow in RGB. The RAM supports most RGB software, and mine is a Gigabyte motherboard, so RGB fusion is also supported. Here are the specs: 4600 MHz with CL19 timing. CL19, isn't it slow? I was thinking that too, but the latency timing is calculated by multiplying the clock cycle duration by the total number of clock cycles. So effectively, as this RAM is actually fast, the latency actually goes down. Out of the box, this is how they look. The aggressively styled black aluminum heat spreader looks cool, and the internal PCB is also black. This is the 2x8 16GB kit. How do you open the box? Do I need to cut something? Phew. Glad I didn't cut anything, the cover just pops off. Yeah, there you go, and this looks really awesome. The Kingston Fury branding just stands out on this embossed design. It has DDR4 and Renegade marked on the sides. The top edge has this Fury branding, and the white sections are where the RGB LEDs would light up. These sections of the edges would light up too. The back has a sticker with the information on the timings and the frequency. Also in the box is the Kingston Fury sticker to adorn your case and a mini user manual. The system you are installing the RAM in should also support the speed it provides. I have the Gigabyte Aorus X570 Elite motherboard, and the CPU is the Ryzen 7 5800X. Both the components in tandem support fast RAM all the way to 5333 MHz, so 4600 MHz is easy. Make sure you check your PC specs before purchasing. So let's open up the PC and replace the RAM. I currently have the Corsair Vengeance RAM, and they are running at 3600 MHz. Not slow in any way. The Kingston Fury is slightly taller than the Corsair Vengeance RAM, understandable that it needs to house the LEDs within. But compared to other RGB RAM, this one is not tall at all at 42.2 mm. So let's install these in and check it out. DIMM number 1 and then DIMM number 2. Done. Now let's boot up the system to set it up. On first boot, the DIMMs light up in color cycling mode. The system booted into the BIOS directly as it detected a change in RAM. Here the RAM is detected and it displays the frequency, timings, everything. So it is working fine, and the XMP profile has loaded, allowing the RAM to run at its maximum speed. The RAM supports both Intel and AMD XMP profiles. Cool, it looks really bright and attractive. The colors, as you notice, are not matching the rest of the system. We can use RGB Fusion, Gigabyte's RGB software, to control the colors on the Fury Renegade too. Here we just select the RAM in the software and just change the effect and the color. It's that easy and looks really cool. I'm glad I don't have to install another software. You could also install Kingston's Fury control software to customize the lighting too. The dynamic RGB lighting effects utilize Kingston's Fury's patented infrared sync technology to provide smooth, synchronized lighting effects. This tech allows keeping all the modules lighting in sync. I benchmarked the system, swapping between the Corsair 3600 MHz and Kingston Fury Renegade 4600 MHz RAM and rerunning the tests. The system config is a Ryzen 7 5800X paired with a Inno3D RTX 3070 iChill X3. Looking at the numbers, there could be a rounding error as the values are not floating point. The frame rates looked almost the same, maybe a frame more than the 3600 MHz RAM. Cyberpunk 70 FPS using the 3600 MHz RAM and 72 via the 4600 MHz RAM. Very close. and as you know, just turning a little to the left or the right increases or drops the frame rates. But there doesn't seem to be much of a difference. Similarly, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, we can see 1 or 2 frames gain using the 4600 MHz RAM. Fortnite saw similar gains too. Witcher 3, a classic title, also has similar values. But if you want every frame you can squeeze out of your system, this RAM will help. So, how well did they work? It's actually tough to show the extra speed that these RAM bring to the table, and latency is generally calculated once the data is loaded onto the RAM. So this being super fast RAM, its ability to pull up what's required once in RAM will be much faster. And RAM speeds would help professional streamers who broadcast, allowing it to keep up with the game being played and not drop any frames. So what do I like? I like the aggressive gamer design, and the RGB lighting adds to its style. These dims are factory tested and backed by a lifetime warranty, and the Fury Renegade DDR4 RGB gives you extreme performance, great looks and maximum peace of mind. The heat spreader is only available in black as of now, which won't affect most of us, but for PC builders with a specific color theme in mind, this might disappoint unless you're building a completely black PC. So, the Fury Renegade RGB is the perfect upgrade for a gamer who wants cutting-edge performance with brilliant RGB style at a reasonable price. So that was the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and also hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.